Hello there and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen. And do you remember Birds Eye Crispy Pancakes? Back in the 70s, 80s, they were pancakes covered in breadcrumbs, filled with lots of yummy fillings. Well, Findus make them now, and they're about that big. They're tiny. So today, what we're going to be doing? We are going to be making our own crispy pancakes. So come on over and we'll show you exactly what we're doing and what you need. Right then, we're starting by making the pancake batter. And in here I have 100 grams of plain or all-purpose, for you Americans, flour. I've got a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and I have 300 ml of milk, to which I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil. Now, if you prefer, you could use melted butter, but these are savoury. If I was making sweet pancakes, I would definitely use the melted butter. And we need 2 eggs. So what we're going to do is we are just going to pop everything into the jug, whisk it all together. We're going to take a whisk. That both those eggs were fine, and they were. And so get my little whisk and just whisk it all together. Lovely. Right, I don't use that whisk to whisk the flour etc. together because it tends to stick. So make a little well in your flour and you're just going to add in your milk, your eggs and your oil, and you're going to keep whisking until you get a nice batter. Now, I guess you all thought I was going to say a nice smooth batter. You don't need to have a smooth, totally smooth batter for pancakes. These are British style pancakes, or perhaps English style pancakes, because obviously Scotch pancakes are different. Scotch pancakes are very similar to an American pancake. But anyway, everything's gone in. And we're going to leave that to rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Do you know what? I'll put that in the sink. It'll be a lot easier if I put it into the jug for when we make the pancakes. Right, so in there, 15 minutes just to one side to rest. Now, what are we going to put inside our pancakes? Well, you could put anything you wanted. You really could. You could put anything you wanted. Ham and cheese, chicken and mushroom. Put a little bit of sauce in there. But today I'm going to be making chilli ones, and I have some chilli con carne left over that I'd frozen, and that's going to go into there. The other ingredients I will need are another egg or 2 and some breadcrumbs. But really, I can do no more until I start making these pancakes. So we'll see you soon. Right then, it's pancake time. So I am just going to brush my pan with a little oil and switch it on. And once the oil's hot, we're going to put just a thinnish, because I'm never sure how much I'll get out, layer of the pancake batter into that. And hey, shall we have a toss? We might do. I've got some baking paper here to lay between each pancake so that they don't stick together, because I don't want my pancakes sticking. Right, I'm going to go up with the heat now. And one thing to remember, the first pancake is always the worst. That's my excuse and I am sticking to it. I can really feel that heat now. So we'll just wait another second or so. Yep, we're bubbling, we're moving. Right, and we're going to go in with a small amount of batter. And then we'll move the pan to make sure that it gets evenly coated, so we've got a nice even pancake. And once we start seeing bubbles really appearing on the surface, we'll know that this is okay to toss or to turn, whichever I'm brave enough to do. Right then, come on, shall we? Well, that was a pathetic toss, Penny, but we got it nonetheless. I'd probably like a bit more colour actually, but that's not making excuses for anything, it's just saying I'd like a bit more colour. So I'm going to carry on making the pancakes, and once they're all made, we'll be ready to fill. That's what I want. Can you see that? That's the colouring and what I want. And to be honest, my mouth is watering because I'm thinking, oh, sugar and lemon. I know I put salt and pepper in there, but I could still just eat one of these with sugar and lemon. So, as I say, we're just going to layer them up. This will make probably about 4 pancakes with this size frying pan. And 4 is plenty, that's 2 each. Although the first one has split, so maybe it'll be 1 each. And oh, a spare pancake. One each, one for the fridge and a spare. There we go. I can't say fairer than that, can I? There we go. And again, we just want to keep our pan just lightly oiled, just very lightly oiled. There we go. Use all of that, so the last one's going to be a biggie. And we'll just let that cook. Our pancakes have cooled, so now we come to the fun part. I need to egg wash the edge of the pancakes, and on one half I'm going to put a spoonful or so of this chili con carne mix. So, you know, we want to know that we're eating it, don't we? That's the thing with the ones nowadays, they're so small. Right, so I've got that quite nicely. Oh, let's be generous. On one half of the pancake. And now we're just going to bring over the other half, and we're going to push down together so that the egg wash sticks it all together. I'm actually only going to do 2 because they are rather big. So what I might do, just to ensure, just as if I was making, I'll just go down with the fork, using the tines of the fork just to get that all stuck together. And we're going to do the same with this one. So wash the edges so that it sticks. These are the pancakes that I've made. Can be frozen or they can be reheated in the morning or later on tonight as a dessert. There's no waste, honestly. And any leftover filling from this I can put on top of some nachos, so again we're not wasting anything. Right, there we go, and over and squidge down, and now this is where it can get a little bit mucky, but we don't mind a little bit of mess, do we? We take our pancake and we're going to dip it in the beaten egg, make sure it's all coated, let it drip, and then it's going into the breadcrumbs, and we'll do the same with this one. I think there we go, save me turning it, make sure it's all lovely and coated. Right, all I'm doing here is putting some of the breadcrumbs on so that I can handle it a bit better. Like so. And this is one time, do you know what, I'd say, yeah, it's acceptable to use those bright orange coloured breadcrumbs if you have them, but these are natural breadcrumbs and natural, just natural coloured, they're not homemade. If you made this with panko breadcrumbs, it would be awfully crispy, but probably rather nice. Right, now I am just going to, she says, with very dirty hands, rinse my hands off, and I'm going to spray the paper. It is non-stick, but I'm covering all bases there, aren't I? Right, there we go. I'll put one on there, and now we'll get this one into the breadcrumbs. And before cooking, and these will be cooked, you could fry them, but I think for a better cook, we do much better by cooking them in the oven at 190 for about 20 minutes. But obviously you'll see that. With our crispy pancakes, God, put your brain into gear, pen, have been stood for a while, and now I'm putting the oven on at 180, and I'm going to go for 17 minutes, and then we'll put them in, we will cook them. I mean, what do you think? I know what I think they look damned good. I said pie because that's what Steve's having, so I'm going to eat one of these and put one in the freezer. So once this gets hot, we'll pop it in. Steve's having a mince and onion pie from a local butcher's, so I'm sure he'll give his verdict on it in another video. Right, what am I going to have it with? What should I have? Do you know, I think I might just have beans. Do I want chips? No, not really. No, just beans. So it will be crispy pancakes and beans. We'll see you in a little while. Then we're almost kicked, we're almost cooked, we're almost kicked because Steve bloody knocked a whole bottle of balsamic vinegar all over the kitchen floor. Yes, I was not happy, but you know, accidents happen. It could have been me, I suppose, but still I'm not happy. Right, let's have a look at these crispy pancakes, home style. Wow, look at those. They look terrific. They smell fabulous. Look at that. Gosh, it's raining so much. It's setting off car alarms out here. That's what you can hear, is the noise of the rain. Right. There we go. I can hold it better on the plate. So, crispy pancake. Let's get the beans on and have a little taste. Oh, so nice when everything goes off. Right, so just a few beans. I mean, obviously there's beans in the chilli, but you know. Oh gosh. Oops, let's take a little picture, eh? Wow. I'll tell you what, looks alone, I'm pleased. But looks are important, but it's how does it taste? Let's bring you down just slightly, and you can see it as I cut it. There we go. Right. Well, crispy. Yes, it is. Filled. Ho ho ho! Most certainly is. So. Oh, I really should wait a little while, shouldn't I? Because that is absolutely hotter than Hades. Oh my. Right, look, that's the inside, so it's still pancake. You see how hot it is? So it's still pancake, you know, so you've just got this crispy shell, but the inside is still soft. And freezing the chilli has really upped the ante on the heat, but I love it. To be honest, beans, perfect choice with it because you've got a little bit of sauce there. Right, gonna stop. I know you can buy them. They're by Findus, but they're tiny. Each two of those. I reckon the homemade one is probably like 3 of theirs. So next time you fancy crispy pancakes, don't buy them, make them. Thank you for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen. I shall see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.